I think just every single week we've been stacking the brotherhood over here. We've all been coming together, picking each other up, and holding each other accountable as well. And I think that's the most important thing, we all want it real bad. We know what we want to be in November, and we're just keeping that rolling week by week, going 1-0 every week, and just, playing for our brothers.
As a quarterback, what does Leo do well defensively that you guys have to counter, and what do you have to do well to just really counter the strengths that they've had? Because people talk about the offenses in this game, but both defenses are pretty stout when you look at the stats.
Yes, sir. Last year I had a pretty good both games against them. I played pretty well, running and passing. I just got to take what they give me. They're going to mix things up. They're going to see, what they're doing well at throughout the game, what they're not doing well at, and switch that up as the game goes on. So I just got to keep looking around, making sure my eyes aren't, sticking to one person, one spot, and just reading the field. That's what I got to do the most.
They had won, I think it was 6 in a row in this series until last year. Then you beat them twice at their place.
Yeah.
So the rivalry kind of goes back and forth. The pendulum swung the other way. Knowing that this is going to be a really motivated Leo team, and this could go a long way in determining the NEA championship, which I imagine is a goal for you guys. How do you approach a game of this magnitude, even though it's week 5, it could ultimately determine one of the goals that you've set for the season? Yeah,
it's a very important week, and we're just going by our motto, 1-0. We're not looking to go 5-0. We're looking to go 1-0 because that's what it's been every week. And, I haven't lost to Leo as a starting quarterback, and I hold that pretty highly to myself, and I'm not going to let it happen this week. We're coming out here. We're preparing ourselves well. We got Coach Cup preparing the defense, Seibel and Stewart preparing the offense. I know we're going to be ready come Friday.
Tell me about this offense. Obviously, you've been balanced running the football. I know Ian had an injury there in week 2, but there's been a lot of balance on the ground and through the air. So how key is that in making sure that you guys are tough to defend in being efficient, passing the ball, but also spreading the ball out in the run game?
Yeah, we've been electric all year. Losing Ian, that was definitely hurtful, but, guys like Austin Phillips and Lucas Nyman have stepped right up. But, I think we got a good mix in our offense. We got a good air raid. We got a good ground game. And it's just, mixing that up and taking what they're going to give us. If they're going to load the box and man everybody up, then we're going to pass the ball on them, and vice versa. If they're going to play more zone and play soft, and we're going to run it up and run it down their throat all night. So it's really just what they give us and just going off that.
There doesn't need to be a lot of talk about this game. You don't need to hype it up. It's going to be what it is. 2 of the top teams in 4A. This place is going to be packed. It's our highlight zone game of the week. What are you most looking forward to about Friday?
Yeah, K-Vegas, it's always electric on Fridays. I'm glad to be back here playing at home in front of our, fans on this new turf. And, I'm just most excited for the competition. Last week we had our first game that kind of gave us some adversity. I know this game will give us some adversity as well. And, I'm ready to do what I did last week and just be the guy, be trusted by my coaches, trust my coaches, and come out on top with a victory.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, sir. God bless, go Knights.
All right. Thank you.